Libra, you divine creature. Wow. We have got something extraordinary coming up for you. Absolutely off the scale. Fabulous. And it's going to be a stunning revelation around love, relationships, mutual partnerships, friendships, but definitely love is going to blow your mind. Whoever you love, whatever one-to-one love you have, doesn't have to be romantic, but if it is romantic, this is important as well. Venus is conjunct Neptune. So obviously Venus is your ruler. Neptune is all about spirituality, a higher calling, dreams, creativity, otherworldliness. Shadow side of that is illusions, so watch out for that. But when these two get together, it's just like the most beautiful elixir of love, purity, unconditional love and healing is sweeping through your soul at the beginning of this month. And there may also be a revelation about what's really important to you when it comes to love and relationships. Certainly, if you're in a relationship that it really isn't working and it really isn't for you, you are able to see that clearly by this amazing transit allowing you to love yourself so much that you can see the bigger picture. It's extraordinary, and it's not just going to impact one day, 1 week. I think the impact of this month is going to ricochet through your spirit for the rest of this lifetime. It's an awakening. It's a spiritual awakening. It's a calling. It's a knowing, and it's a seeing. Now, of course, even though you're ruled by Venus, you're an air sign. So sometimes you can intellectualize your feelings. So you can sort of feel something and then you can argue with yourself and argue yourself out of certain things or argue yourself into certain things. This transit transcends that. It makes it different. You will know what is real when it comes to love and emotion. You will see things very, very clearly, even though Neptune can bring illusion. This is something much deeper. It's a soul-stirring experience. So, yeah, it's going to bring about fabulous opportunities, because also we have Mercury sextile Jupiter on May the 5th, and you have this, you want to stretch yourself when it comes to love and connection. You want to really understand what it is to have a proper partnership. Again, likely to be love, but if not, it can be a business partnership that has deep meaning. It could be your relationship with your soulmate cat, but whatever it is, whoever you're close to, it has some amazing opportunity to grow, to expand, and to transform. And also to change. You're going to know what needs to change. When it comes to abundance, when it comes to security, all of the things. When it comes to self-love, you may be making some changes, but you're also feeling extremely creative. Nothing is, boring. It's all very, very creative, very, very beautiful. There's a lot of laughter and a lot of joy coming to you this month. And you have the opportunity to heal a deep wound when it comes to relationships, where Mercury is joining forces with Chiron. It might be an uncomfortable conversation, but you're talking about things that ultimately stir up and shift old wounds. And when we shift old wounds and we talk very, very honestly, it allows us to have more intimacy in our relationships. Intimacy based on truth, without protecting ourselves. So certainly it's a very interesting month for you. Mercury then enters Taurus around May the 10th, and you're having some very deep conversations, very powerful conversations. Avoid being vengeful though. I know it's not your style, but you may be tempted, maybe if somebody hurts someone, you may be tempted to seek vengeance or be very sharp with your tongue. Don't do it, because you're very in tune with other people's wounds at the moment. So speak with love and kindness, but stand in your power when you need to. The full moon in Scorpio is giving you this opportunity to think about money, security, and how you're feeling about all that. And there is an unexpected happening around that full moon, which is allowing you to make a big change, which could, again, make you powerful. But do beware, because there is a Mercury is square Pluto, the Lord of Transformation. That could play out in many ways, because on the one hand, you're letting go of things to find joy and happiness. But on the other hand, you might sort of not care about your responsibilities to enjoy something a bit naughty or hidden. So a fascinating full moon. Definitely make a decision, a conscious decision before May the 12th about how you want to spend that time. We have also the Sun conjunct Uranus, unexpected opportunities, unexpected confidence. Particularly if you bump into someone that you've always admired, you are able to stand your ground and realise that there's not really any difference between you. You're both powerful in your different ways. When the Sun enters fellow air sign Gemini, you're full of adventure, you're full of spirit, you might want to travel in late May or do something, study or do something that stretches your mind, and you're very excitable as well. Particularly when Venus trines Mars, that's a happy day for all of us. It's very passionate, it's very intense. And you're feeling very dreamy and very like you want to connect with people and you want to learn things around the 22nd. It's quite a good up vibe day. We have Mercury conjunct Uranus, unexpected conversations. You might hear some news. You're feeling very much like you're a psychic detective around May the 24th. You may talk to someone and you may understand that sometimes when we shut up and listen, people will talk so much that they end up telling us something that, perhaps they were going to hold back. But certainly some vital information is unearthed unexpectedly around the 24th. Now, the big news of this month is that Saturn, the planet of responsibility, is going into Aries, and it's your opposite sign. So Saturn is saying, okay, what are the rules and regulations around your relationships, and are you being true and honest about those rules and regulations? You might feel, like if you find yourself feeling restricted, you've got to examine that. It's like, what are my values going forward when it comes to love? What do I want to build? And you can't kid yourself, really. You're going to know what you want to build and with who. And then if you take your own responsibilities seriously and you play by the rules, not other people's rules, not someone forcing you to do something, but what you choose to commit to, you build something amazing. But otherwise, if you resist your own wisdom, you could end up feeling like restricted. But if you're going to commit to someone around this time, for instance, if anybody's getting married, this, that, and the other, it could end up being like a 28-year plus relationship. But Saturn doesn't mess about. Saturn wants long-term commitments, and that's coming to you. The new supermoon is making you feel very excitable, and you want to go on a journey, whether it's spiritual, emotional, or literal, or an intellectual journey. You are making changes, big, massive, sweeping changes to lead you to joy. And there will be joy, and there will be a great big clue or opportunity to make you feel so much happier, so much more passionate and excitable and curious, and it's fabulous. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon.
I like to class a reading as an oasis for the soul, time out where we can really spoil ourselves.
When someone comes online, I'm already there. Their energy straight away goes whoosh and the messages start.
We need happiness in our lives, we need joy, we need love, and these things shouldn't be so elusive. They should come to us as our birthright, and I want people to have that, to give them the ability to go directly to their dreams.
This work is incredible, it's joyful, it means so much that I'm able to give that gift to somebody.
I'll be looking at the obstacles in your life, but also the opportunities. I'd like to be the person that's going to straighten your crown for you.
It's very important for me that the client feels spirit with them and gives some validations. So it was a psychic reading.
It's been able to help somebody have a map back to where they've got lost from.